Good morning to everybody. It's another beautiful, gorgeous day. We are holding a few days away from the very holy, special holiday of Pesach. Holiday of Pesach is Yetziat Mitzrayim. If we look back in the history, we came out of Yetziat Mitzrayim, we came out of Egypt. 40 days later, we're standing on Mount Sinai, receiving the Torah. 49 days later, we received the Torah. After receiving of the Torah, 3 days later, we're supposed to end up being in Eretz Israel. The journey from the desert to Israel should not take more than 3 days. In reality, the result was it took them 40 days. What took them so long? What was the problem? There were no traffics. Why did it take such a long time? And we find later in Torah, Meraglim, spies. When the people were insisting, asking Hashem, we want the spies to go to check out the land, the spies went back and forth within a short time. 40 days. The journey was a very short journey. It didn't have to take 40 years. Rabotai, Chachamim explain us, the people had a big doubt. After receiving, when they received the Torah, it was a great revelation, but they had a doubt. Are we going to get to Eretz Israel? Do we deserve that holy land? Are we good enough to be there? The doubt, the safek, doubt. Safek is the same gematria of Amalek. We always live a life of doubt. That's our problem. Do I deserve it? Is it going to happen? What is the result? What is the outcome? It's going to be always lost in our thoughts. If they would just start walking towards Eretz Israel, it should not take them more than 3 days. But the journey took 40 years. Yes, no, yes. Is it good? It's not good. Maybe it's too hot there. Maybe it's too cold there. Maybe it's the food. Maybe this. Maybe something else. Too much overthinking. They're doubting themselves. We go through same situations on a constant basis with doubt. Do I deserve it? Is it going to be good for me? You have to believe in it. Yes, it's good for me. If Hashem is giving to you, it's good for you. If Hashem is guiding you on that path, it's good for you. I'll give you another example. We see Shlomo HaMelech was one of the people that built the Beit HaMikdash. He didn't have doubt. A young boy, a young kid, like, how do I build the Beit HaMikdash? Should I not build the Beit HaMikdash? He didn't have a second thought. Shlomo HaMelech said, my father believed in me, and he wanted me to build the Beit HaMikdash, so I'm going to do it. And so Shlomo HaMelech was very successful. He did it very quickly, nice, easy, build a temple. A kid, without even having doubt, what if we're going to run out of the funds? What if we're not going to have enough supply material? What if we get stuck in the middle? What if we don't have smart people wise construction team to build a Beit HaMikdash? No. We deserve it. We have to go for it. The same thing, if we do not believe that we deserve something, we're not going to have it. People doubt themselves. I don't deserve a good job. I don't deserve a good career. I don't deserve a good education. I don't deserve a good spouse. I don't deserve a good business. Constantly we're thinking into it, underestimating ourselves. We have to remember we are created in the image of Hashem. In the image of Hashem. There shouldn't be any second doubt. We are special. We are a chosen nation. Another example I'll give you is Noah. When Hashem told to Noah to build an ark, that's the only way to save yourself. Noah didn't have second thought. Do I deserve to be saved? Do I deserve to be alive while the whole world's going to get flooded? Hashem told you to, and you go for it. Noah was not an architect. Noah was not an engineer. He didn't have any construction experience. He was not handyman either. But he started. Hashem said, you know what? Let's do it. And he started doing it. Our doubt that we have in our mind prolongs the process, because we come up with 1,000 excuses not let it happen, because you're doubting it. You're prolonging the process. If they would not doubt it, they would be in Eretz Israel after receiving the Torah in 3 days. It took them 40 years. Eventually it happened, but you're prolonging it. The same thing. Once, if you don't want something to happen, it's not going to happen. It might happen, but it's going to take a very long process. And the same thing, if a child doesn't want to go to school tomorrow, he's going to wake up with 1,000 excuses. I have a stomachache, I have a headache, I have other things. And not faking, in reality, it's going to happen. Or if some adult doesn't want to go to work next day, they're going to wake up and something definitely went wrong. Something's hurting, something's not right, you cannot get up, my back, my dad, and 1,000 excuses, because you don't want it. If you don't want it, it's not going to happen. So, Rabotai, the blessing of Hashem is giving us a lot of blessings. It's a lot of abundance. The idea is we want it. We have to want it. We're going towards it, not running away from the bracha, not running away from the blessing, going towards the blessing. Yes, we deserve to be in Israel. Yes, we deserve a good job. Yes, we deserve a good career. Yes, we deserve to have good kids, good education, good knowledge, to be in the right place. This should be the mindset, not doubting. Doubt is a safek. Safek is a doubt, which is the same gematria of Amalek. Everybody should have a blessed day.